Hey there, Reggie Burnley, vocal coach here. So I have another question that I'm going to answer for you. This one says, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this because I received this one so much. And the question is, how long does it take to become a better singer? There is no answer, complete answer to that question. When I'm working with a client, my whole deal is that when you come in for a session, when I'm working with you online or wherever it might be, every single session you should feel and experience some sort of improvement in your voice right then. Those things start to build. They become cumulative, meaning they build upon one another, okay? It gets better and better. I've been doing this for many years, and I still keep figuring out more stuff, and I still keep getting better and better. I remember when I was studying with a coach, they said to me very early on, they said, you know, most men don't really get to develop their greatest voices until they're like 40. And I go, I can't wait that long. You know, it became that I was so impatient with it, and I wanted it now. But what they were referring to was a kind of maturity that happens in a male voice. And this is why a lot of times that you will notice that many opera singers and more legit singers are a little bit older, because there is a maturity that happens. But the main thing that I want you guys to understand, everything has changed now. You are going online, you're watching my videos, you're watching videos from every other coach, and you're thinking that you're going to see a video and then instantly your voice is going to be better. It doesn't work that way. You need practice, you need some direct attention as well to be able to figure out exactly what you're doing to start to get a better handle or more control over your voice. So there's no one answer for that, but the main thing that keeps coming up for me is that I get people who are really impatient. And this happens with people who are in the studio, and I see it so much. They'll come in, they've learned something that I've given them, they go home and then they practice, they understand it intellectually, they know what they're supposed to do, but because they've been doing certain other habits for a long time, their body doesn't agree with them. It doesn't cooperate, it doesn't do what they want it to do instantly. That means that it just takes time. Think of it this way. You have developed certain habits that have been limiting what you've been able to do. And I'm saying that, now I can make that broad statement because there's not a single person that I've worked with who came into me where there wasn't a limitation that existed in their voice. And I'm talking about even the really pro singers that I've worked with, people who have been singing for years and years and years. There are little habits, there's something that they're doing that's limiting what they can do. So over time, we start to change those habits and get a much better sounding voice. So for those of you starting out, you cannot start this with this idea that I want to have this all by tomorrow. That's completely unrealistic, and you'll get really frustrated. You should be able to enjoy what you're gaining each time and know that in time you will be a great singer. So I hope that answers your question.